put it on right with like your suntan on, it literally looks like the sun came down and like licked your face.
Okay guys, today we are doing a decluttering. I gave you all on Instagram the option of a declutter or a skincare video and declutter one by a landslide. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm first gonna show you my current kind of stash I try to stay fairly minimal. Part of that is just like what I can afford. I just can't afford that much because clean beauty is expensive. So that's helped me maintain a reasonable level. But even when I was using conventional beauty and such, I limit myself to a certain amount of storage, and that helps me. You know, if my storage bins are overflowing, I can't buy anything for a while. I either have to get rid of it or use it up before I can get something. I do the exact same thing with my skincare. It's my way of controlling my purchasing a little bit. So I have these old storage bins or containers that used to sit on my counter or on a shelf, and now I've put them in cheaper plastic bins so that they're still organized, but this way I keep them under my sink now, which has helped me. So yeah, this is my first one, and it's my liquid foundations. Lip products is this whole section down here. That's a situation that very much needs to be decluttered. Powdered eyeshadows, some cream like stick, blushes, highlighters, bronzers, eyebrow products, mascaras, eyeliners, and brushes, like just makeup brushes. I'm not gonna go through my brushes today because they're not that special. It's a super old collection. I just take care of my brushes, so it is what it is. And then this next one is a bit smaller, and it is samples here, powdered blushes, bronzers, or just pot formats, concealers, and then loose like individual eyeshadows and setting spray and different things like that. So one of my main reasons I need to declutter is I just need to go through all this and make sure that I'm actually using everything in here, because I know I'm not, and so it's just time to get rid of it. If I can, I'll gift it to a friend or something. And my second thing is, as I've dove into this ingredient wormhole like I did recently, yeah, I'll link that video here, I realized that I think things expire. No, I don't think. Things expire, and that's not on my radar. And so there's definitely products here that are expired, and it's time to get rid of them. There's no way that that's good for my complexion if it starts changing texture, which I think some things now have. It's because it's expired. Like, it's just time to get rid of it. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this and explain either why I am or I'm not keeping it, and some general thoughts on it. No long-winded reviews here, but just some general tuning in thoughts on certain things, and we'll see what this looks like at the end, because as you could have hopefully seen when I held it up, it's a bit of a hot mess right now. Thanks for being here. This is Old Beauty Spot, and it's all things clean beauty, but you know, trying to do a colorful spin on it. So I am going to jump in first with my liquid foundations. So the first one I have here is the Inika Organic liquid foundation with hyaluronic acid, and I'm in tone nude. Not my favorite, guys. I have tried this a few different times. I just don't love it. It doesn't do amazing things for my skin when I'm wearing it. It feels very thick and heavy, and on top of that, it's expired. So I don't even think I'm gonna re-gift it to anyone. Like, it's just time to get rid of this because it's been over a year since I opened it and I just haven't used it up, and that's okay. I keep a little basket of empties or things that I get rid of that I will hopefully rinse out and then try to take to some sort of TerraCycle place. The next one that we're looking at here is the Crunchy Beautifully Flawless Foundation. It is a lovely foundation, and the shade match for me is spot on. Like, it is basically my skin. As you can see, it's pretty much empty at this point. It doesn't have an expiration logo on here. I can't find it online. I have had this for probably going on 2 years. I think it's expired. And it's been trumped as my everyday foundation anyway, so it's expensive. I haven't even been wearing it every day anyway. It's almost empty, and it's probably expired. it's time to go. Next up is my Lily Lolo BB cream. I have shade medium. I have purchased, this was a repurchase, so I've owned one before, used it up, and purchased it again. It's fine, but it's another one of those that now I've started trying a few more foundations. It's fine. It's not my favorite, and it also has dimethicone in it, so I'm getting close to done with this one. I'm going to keep it for a bit longer. Maybe I'll gift it to a friend before it expires, because I still probably have 6 months with it, and yeah, I'll use it up. I do enjoy it, but I probably won't be repurchasing it. Then on to some of my newer ones. So this Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. Milani's not a clean brand. This foundation ingredient wise is pretty squeaky clean, and so I got it at Target for $8 or something. It's fine. I haven't tried it a ton yet, partly because I got the wrong shade. I got O2 Natural, and it's a good tone for me, but it's just too dark. So I might go get a different one in a lighter shade. I'm not sure yet, but it's nice. I think it's worth trying. I'll keep it for now. I've only had it like a month or so. So yep, I'll keep this. Then my oat milk, my Aerie-Press oat milk foundation. I love, love, love this. It's fairly new. I think I got it around Thanksgiving. I adore it. It's beautiful finish. It's dimethicone free. It is squeaky clean, and it's very buildable. It blends out very nicely if you want a thinner layer, but you can definitely put a bit more on and have a more full coverage effect from it, and it still wear really well and not look cakey or anything. In terms of a really good everyday foundation that's not clogging me up or causing weird skin textures, super good. I love this. And people comment on my skin when I wear it. So, and it's really hard with Clean Beauty because you can't always sample things very easily. Some brands offer sampling, but not all. But the Detox Market has started offering samples that they'll ship to you. So I had ordered 4 foundation samples from them fairly recently, one of them being the Kosas Tinted Face Oil, and I actually, because I like the sample so much, I ended up repurchasing a full-size one. So I have a full-size Kosas Tinted Face Oil now, and as of today, it is coming out of the box and actually fully being put in my kit, if you will. You can only get 4 samples with one purchase, which is fine. Honestly, even just those 4 foundation samples were a lot of things for me to sample recently. So just keep that in mind. It's a really awesome thing that the Detox Market has started doing, and that you don't have to go into the store to do it. Next, let's roll into powder complexion products. I believe I only have 3 here. I have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless pressed powder. It's kind of foundation-y, I guess, but I just like this as a setting powder. I don't use it fully as foundation, but I'll keep this for now. Again, Maybelline's not a fully clean brand, but this guy is pretty clean, so she's staying for now. Next, I have the Lily Lolo Mineral Foundation in Popsicle. It's pretty much empty and pretty well expired, so I think it's time to get rid of it. I tried this like when I first switched over to Clean Beauty, and it's pretty nice. I like it as a powder foundation, but it was never my everyday foundation. Like, I never went through a phase where this was the only foundation I was using, and I don't feel like I wore it enough for it to be as empty as it is. Basically, I'm trying to say I don't know how much powder you actually get in here. I don't know, but I liked it. It has SPF 15 in it, which is cool. It has a really nice finish to it. Like, you can really buff it out and smooth things out. It's matte, understandably, but not like so matte you look dry or flaky. But it's time for her to leave the nest. Another one that I tried, I picked this up on sale at Target. It's the Zuzu Luxe pressed, what do they call it? It has some weird name. Dual powder foundation. I'll give it to a friend or something. This was not my cup of tea. It has 0 coverage. I haven't had a ton of luck with it as a pressed powder, but I'm sure one of my friends or coworkers would love it just for something. Not everyone has the same skin, guys, so someone might use it, I think. And then let's just roll into concealers, I guess. I have my Au Naturel cream concealer in Tulum. She's definitely expired. She's definitely empty. It's time to go. I would consider repurchasing this. I don't need a concealer right now, but I do. This color was like the perfect match for me. I could build this up really well because it's so amazingly color matches my skin. I never had to like blend it in a ton. So I could get some good coverage because it just matched my skin so seamlessly. So I'm gonna kind of miss, and I have for a while missed, that this isn't in my routine anymore. And maybe I'll repurchase it. I also just kind of like trying new things because I'm a psycho like that. I tried this e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, not the hydrating one. This 16-hour one is pretty clean. The hydrating one has a few funky ingredients in it. But yeah, they were out of my shade at Target, so I got light peach anyway. Not my shade. It's a bit dry for me. It just kind of creates lines and textures in places that they aren't really. I think this 16-hour one would be an amazing blemish concealer because of the dry down, but under eyes and stuff, it's not super amazing. And it was so cheap. I don't know, I'll give it to a friend or someone because it's nice. It just wasn't my nice. Next, I just recently shared about this, the PYT All and Nothing Concealer. I'll keep it for now. This is the shade Medium Peach. It's nice. It does its job. I think it'll be a good, easier one for me. These other two that I got when I purchased that one, they were having a buy one get two sale or something. I don't even know. It's crazy. Light Peach and Light Warm. These just aren't as much my color compared to the Medium Peach one, but they're unopened and they're brand new, so I'm gonna give these to some friends or something as well. And then not lastly, I also have my Hint Duet Perfecting Concealer. This was for a very long time my go-to guy. I'm gonna keep it for now, but here's my thing. It's a pretty expensive concealer and it's so high coverage. I just think this is too much concealer for what it is. I don't know how long I've had it now. I'm pretty sure I got it in the spring maybe. So I'm coming up on a year and I need to check how long it stays good because sometimes just depending on the day this can have a funky texture and I would hate for it to go really bad on me. So I need to check on this, but for now it's gonna stay here in my little spot. And then lastly, the Kosas Revealer Concealer, guys. I mean, I am obsessed. It is amazing, both for my under eyes and my blemishes. It feels so good on my skin. It stays so well. It blends in beautifully. Amazing. If you're gonna get one clean concealer, I would recommend this one. So getting rid of a few concealers and complexion products there, obviously keeping a few as well. The Well People Bio Brightener Invisible Powder, it's fine. I'll keep it for now. I don't love it, but it's also like one of the only setting powders I have in my stash right now. The Hint Finale Finishing Powder in Translucent Pearl, it's pretty nice. I just need to finish up the sample to fully know how I feel. The Hint Lumiere Radiance Booster, I'm just not super sure on this one. I've tried it a few times. I don't really get what it's supposed to do. I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of this one just because I can't quite understand it. Oh, wait, we missed primers. Okay, so I have the Anika primer with hyaluronic acid. I just need to try this a bit more. It feels a bit too hydrating and not super tacky. But again, I just need to give it a better shot. It was a gift with purchase on Black Friday or something. So I need to finish this up or just use it more at least. It's still fairly new in my kit. I just haven't tried it fully yet. I also have the Crop Radiant Glow Primer. This is fine. I would say this works best under lighter weight foundations or on its own. I will sometimes wear this on its own and you glow. And yeah, I don't know how long it lasts. I just need to check that out. I've probably had it for a year now, maybe just shy of. So I just need to double check the date on it, but it's fine. I can finish it up. And then saving the best for last is my absolute favorite, which is the Ilia True Skin Priming Serum. This stuff is amazing. It's one of the most expensive makeup products I've ever purchased, but it's because I had a sample and it was 100% worth it. I love this. There's no silicones in it, so you can wear it under anything, like even the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. It's so beautiful. It just does wonders for my skin, and it does wear very nicely under pretty much any foundation. So definitely keeping all my primers for now. need to just test them out a bit more and weed some of them out. Let's do bronzers. I'm gonna start with this cream bronzer. This is the Au Naturel Cream Bronzer in Latte. I use this up, like this is empty, but it's because it was the only bronzer I had. I used this up, it was a bit too warm for me. I prefer powdered bronzers, just the way I apply makeup. This just required too much blending out. I'm lazy, so yeah, it's time for this to go. And then, I'm pretty boring with bronzers, guys. And then I just have my Lily Lolo pressed bronzer in Montego Bay. It's great, I've had it for a while now. It's still working super well for me. I'm not even close to like hitting the bottom of this or anything. I would like to try more bronzers, but this one works well and is still going strong, so I have no need to like buy a bronzer right now. Let's just get highlighters out of the way because that's still a fairly easy one. So I have this Gabriel Cream highlighter, which I gave away to you guys. One of them at least. Love this. It's amazing. I think that this is color Thistle, and it just has a beautiful, it's not white, it has a bit of like a pinky or skin tone undertone to it. Love this. I also have the Anika Baked Mineral Illuminizer and Dewdrop. Adore this. This is amazing. I mean, I think I asked for it for Christmas. It is like so much highlighter in here. It's one of those like bubbles. I've barely brushed the surface of this. I am so excited to have this in my collection for literally forever. It's amazing. Love that. Next, we will do the Au Naturel Cream Highlighter in Celestial. First highlighter I got. Loved Au Naturel when I first got into clean beauty. They're still a good brand. I'm just realizing like some other things are better. I still have a good bit of this guy left. If you can see that. I am going to cut the top off or like clean it or something and give it to a friend. With some of these other newer highlighters I got, I just don't use this one as often, and I think it still works fairly well, so I think it's time to give it to someone who will definitely use it more than I will. We have the Gabriel Liquid Radiance. I got this summer. It's a little finicky to use, but it's only like 12 bucks or something, and I love it. Once you get the hang of it, it's so pretty. It's more of like my summer highlighter because I got the gold tone, and when you put it on right with like your suntan on, it literally looks like the sun came down and like licked your face. So keeping this until this next summer because I'm obsessed. Oh, and then the Tower 28 Super Dew, no shade, love this. I need to get back into like using it more consistently again, but it's really awesome when I want that like pop and that dew without the glitter in it, the actual shimmer in it. So also love that Tower 28 one as well. Now we're getting into the big boy, blush. I have kind of started to create a blush collection, if you will. So yeah, we're gonna dive right in. This Zuzu Luxe blush in Haze, newer to me. I think I got it at Target. I really like it. It's just this really pretty kind of mocha-y pink color. So really, really like that. Keeping that for sure. And then also my Lily Lolo pressed blush in Burst Your Bubble. Just probably one of the first blushes I got that I really, really enjoyed. It's just this really pretty pinky tone. The Zuzu Luxe one goes a bit more purple than the Lily Lolo, which is why they look really similar on camera, but I need both of them still. Time to go bye-bye is this Pacifica blush, which is just, I don't even know why I have it anymore. It's just like completely falling apart. Yeah, it's all crumbled, so bye-bye. Super duper old Vapor Beauty samples from like when I was first in clean beauty and just trying to find stuff that I wanted to spend absurd amount of money on. So I don't know, these are gross and time to throw them away. Next are some products from Gabriel Cosmetics again. So this one's a pressed blush and it's this gorgeous, it's called Apricot, and it's just this gorgeous bright color. I don't know what to tell you. It's showing up like really white on the screen, but it's just, it's so pretty. I love that. And then it's their multi-pot, but I definitely wear it as a blush. I'm actually wearing it today. It's just this beautiful, barely darker than your skin tone cream blush. So this is in Magnolia. Love, love, love this multi-pot as well. And Then I have these, and I kind of don't know what to do about them. I think it's time to get rid of my Lily Lolo Mineral Blush in Flush. It was one of the first blushes I got, and I was really stoked on it, but I think it's too dark for me. I don't know. I'm just not a loose powder blush gal. I'm a pressed blush gal. And so I have some newer stuff, and I just haven't been wearing this as much. It gives me that, like, I put blush right on the apples of my cheeks look. Colin said something about it once. It's fine. So I'll maybe try to give this to, like, a friend or something. And then this one, I'm gonna keep it because I just am, but it's the Lily Lolo Mineral Blusher in Sugar and Spice. When I can apply this well, it has the most beautiful color and finish on it, but it is so easy to go way over the top with it. So I'm gonna keep it for now because I'm nostalgic and I like it, and I don't have anything to replace it yet. But the minute I have something to replace it, this shit's going bye-bye. It kind of sucks. Now, cream blushes. I know I touched on the Gabriel Cosmetics one. Kosas Cosmetics, I got Velvet Melon. I legit thought that this was going to be so much darker than it is when I got it. It's like, feels like my skin tone almost, but now that I've used it a few times, I am obsessed. Love this. It's so pretty. It's like my perfect everyday shade. I like the orangey tone to it, and this highlighter, also amazing. Love, love, love this. And it's brand new, so like keeping that. Ugh. I don't know, guys. I like this because it fills a hole in my makeup collection. This is the Vapor Aura Multi-Use Stick in Scandal, but it's like their old one, so it's old, but I just don't have anything else that's this really pretty, like, purpley tone, so I'm just gonna keep it until it's another one of those that I think I'm willing to replace, but since I haven't replaced it yet, it's just time to keep it. Also, this Au Naturel Cream Multi-Stick in Awaken. I use this so often. It just applies easily. It's that perfect tone. It's like, don't even have to have like base makeup on, and I'll just swipe that on my cheeks, and it gives me some sort of flush and sparkle to make me look alive so that I can leave the house. And then the Oleo E Aso Balm. I don't wear it as often in the winter, but in the summer I wear it a lot more. I'll keep it for now. It's pretty nice. I'm interested to see if I wore it as often as I did when I first got it because I was just stoked on it, or if I actually really like it. Wow, is that all my face stuff? I think so. I guess one of the last like face things I have is the Au Naturel color corrector in Sweet Basil. I'm acne prone enough. I need a green concealer in my life, so cool. That makes me feel pretty good. Eyebrow products, I only have these two and I use them every day, so like I'll keep them. It's my Well People Brow Gel and my PYT Beauty Point of POV Brow Pencil. Use one or the other pretty much every day. I love both of them. I will be repurchasing when they are out. I have, okay, so eyeliners. Eyeliners is a shit show. The only liquid liner I have is the Well People Expressionist one. Don't love it. It's shiny when it dries down. It's so like my eye thinks about watering, and this goes everywhere. Like it, you know, I thought I was gonna keep this, but the more I talk about it, it's time to get rid of this one. So if you have any like good, I don't even like liquid liners, I like gel pots, like looks like a brow pomade kind of thing. If you know of one in black that's pretty good, will you guys please let me know, because I love certain eye looks just need that like thick, intensely black line, and sometimes the only way you can achieve it is with like a gel or a liquid, but that one was not doing it for me. So yeah, it was time to get rid of that. Eyeliners, guys, I used to be the eyeliner queen, and I still think that I'm gonna be, but can just someone come out with colorful eyeliners that's not Au Naturel? Because I want to love you Au Naturel, but your eyeliners like low-key suck. My favorite was the MAC Cosmetics eyeliner. It took like no pressure, and you got so much color payoff and intensity, and they had some stunning colors. Like I used to have this awesome like army green and really pretty like Caribbean blue, and then I had these cool ones. One was like a mauvey purple and a slate gray, but it was still dark enough, and I had some amazing eyeliners. Nothing overly crazy, like I didn't need to wear my neon eyeliner, my turquoise blue eyeliner every day, but some of them were just not black but still dark and an interesting color, and that was my favorite way to just dress up an eye look, was to wear these really awesome not black, like pull a color from the eye look out from as eyeliner, and I just love it. So Lily Lolo black eyeliner, it's one of the only ones I've tried, and it's one of my favorites. Yeah, they have a good eyeliner. It's not, maybe not like the most deepest, darkest black, but when I'm looking for a more crayon, like pencil style eyeliner, I don't need like the darkest black ever. Their Lily Lolo blue eyeliner, it's like a denim-y blue. I like it, but I just haven't been wearing it and I lost the cap, so I think it's time to say goodbye. Zuzu Luxe white eyeliner works really well, and it's fairly new to me. I have these two Gabriel Cosmetics eyeliners. I have Navy and Pine. These work really, really beautifully, so I will definitely be keeping these as well. Now we're getting into Au Naturel. Au Naturel, I want to like your shit so bad. And sometimes you just kill me. I've gotten one of your white eyeliners before. Maybe two. And the first one I got, it worked super well. And then the second one I got, I think like broke on me or something, so you sent me a replacement. She don't work so well. And it's really frustrating. I'm gonna keep it because it works. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it, but it doesn't work as well as it used to. Next one up. This weird gray one. So I bought this on sale or something, that's a while ago, but I thought like silver or gray or gunmetal or whatever they called it, I don't know, I thought it would have been like dark. This is like barely darker than the white, and it doesn't work. Like it literally does nothing. The purple one, guys, I've tried so hard on this. I want it to work so bad. It literally, like, I'm pressing so hard for it to be super skippy and everything. Like, yeah, do you see like that second line, how not good it is? That's just, try tugging your eye with that guy. No. Meadow is so the Meadow and High Tide are the newer ones I've gotten from them. They're fine. They work decently well. I would say the Gabriel Cosmetics definitely work better. But I'll keep these for now because they are colors that I do like. So I think that was eyeliner. Nice. Okay, mascaras. I've collected too many, but it's time to get rid of some of them. Okay, I'm gonna start with my favorite, Anika Organics Long Lash Mascara. This is my second tube of it. It's amazing. Just please trust me when I say that it's actually like a good mascara. The Honest Beauty one, I didn't love it at first. It's growing on me. I mean, I'm definitely gonna keep it. It's still fairly new to me, but I'm waiting to see as I use up the tube, because I definitely will, because it's teeny tiny. But yeah, so those two are like top of my list right now. Next up, Clove and Hollow. This shit fucking sucks. I hated it. It does nothing for your eyeballs. Like nothing. I would say that this might be worse than the OG Well People mascara. And I'm pretty sure it makes your eyes burn when you wash it off too. So, no. Time for you to go bye-bye. Lily Lolo has been my favorite since the beginning. I would say the Anika and the Honest ones trump it. I want to try their Long Lash or their Volume one, whichever their newer one is. This one's old and done for, so it's just time to get rid of it. But I do want to try their like newer, fuller one. Gabriel Cosmetics. Now this is like an everyday mascara that I can appreciate. It doesn't do a ton for your eyelashes, but it does enough, and it holds really nicely. It's almost like a tubing type of mascara where it dries down like really, stiff sounds bad, but it dries down really, it almost feels plasticky when it dries down. And I don't want that to sound bad because it's a really awesome attribute of it. And yeah, it doesn't do a ton, but it does enough, and I can appreciate what their mascara does. Sometimes I'll use this as like an eyelash primer too, because it grabs all my individual lashes pretty well, so it's nice to put it under some of these, like even the Honest one. I think sometimes their primer is awesome and sometimes it makes it clumpy, so this is a pretty good one to try to avoid clumpies. The Pacifica Dream Big mascara, I do like this one. I think I'm almost done with it, but I'm gonna keep it until it's like actually KO'd and probably get another one. I think this was already a repurchase, so I like it. I like that you can do the lengthening or the volumizing side. I don't know, the wand's super cool. It works really well. it's just a nice one to have, and I can pick it up at Target. Next, we're down to like eyeshadows and lipsticks, which are my biggest collections, but anyway. Okay, so eyeshadows, Prisma palette. I'm officially obsessed. I love it. This is going to continue to grow. It's one of the only eyeshadows worth paying as much as I do for. In Clean Beauty, they're really good for you, or they're really clean ingredients, and Angelica does an amazing job with her coloring. So 100%, like, there's not even a color I would consider getting rid of in here, because I finally feel like I have eyeshadows back again. I used to have those like e.l.f. 100 eyeshadow pans and loved it. I rarely had anything else because that just gave me any color I more or less needed to play around with. And by this, I mean like in high school and beginning of college, when if it was close enough, it was close enough for me. So I've been really struggling because that's kind of like my jumping off point. I just loved that flexibility. And even though I could build something similar through Prisma palette, it would cost like 2,000 times more, because one of her eyeshadows cost more than that whole 100 shadow palette was. Next thing is my PYT guy. This is brand new, so definitely keeping this. I'm really enjoying it, and it brings me out of my comfort zone in a good way. It's colors that I wouldn't normally have. Next are these Lily Lolo eyeshadow palettes. First off, they only last 12 months. I don't know how. But yeah, they're most likely expired. I never had a good experience with either of these. I find them to be like this Pedal to the Metal one. The matte shades are really chalky, and the glitter shades are like too glittery. And then this Laid Bare one is fine. It just doesn't, it's like somehow these eyeshadow palettes are unflattering. And I don't know how to explain it, but they have been a disappointment from the beginning. I've fought them the whole time, and I love eyeshadow, and I consider myself pretty good at eyeshadow, and these literally made me question my makeup applying abilities. So no thank you. Then I have my Kosas 10-second eyeshadows. For now, I'm just going to keep them. They're fun to play around with. But yeah, I have these 4 shades, and yeah, I don't know. I'll keep them for now. I'm really enjoying them. I see myself getting rid of maybe Supreme first. It's just chunkier, and it's pretty orange for me, but I think I'm going to keep it for now. Okay. Old RMS Beauty eye polish in Inspire. It is a discontinued color. This never worked that great for me. It is like 2 years past expired. Yeah, time to go. My Bodyography glitter pigments, love them. Keeping them for a while. I want more Bodyography. Send me more. I have Halo and Off the Hook. These are stunning. Yeah. Yeah. My Anika mineral eyeshadow in Blue Topaz. It's one of their fashion colors that they did for the fashion week, like the runway. It's beautiful. I love playing around with it, and I'm gonna keep that for sure. This is a sample of Au Naturel powder shadow in African Violet. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous purple shadow. I want to recreate one of the ones I did when I first started this page, when I was like over editing and just poor photography and everything. But the look that I did was so fun, and it used this color. And yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. It's a really, really pretty, like violet-y, I don't know. It's just a really pretty purple color. And I'm a sucker for purple eyeshadow. Lily Lolo mineral eyeshadow in Gunmetal. It's nice. It's a fairly true gunmetal color. It's really applies really beautifully. It goes kind of silvery in a good way, at least for how I want it to go. So yep, keeping that. Next one is my Au Naturel rollerball. Honestly, the color thing fell off it. These are weird. I don't like the delivery method. I really struggle with this rollerball, and because it's a rollerball, I feel like I can't get enough product on a brush, which takes my ability to be like, precise away. So I don't know, it's probably just time for this one to go bye-bye. This Alima Pure Pearl Luster eyeshadow in Champagne. Okay, I will say, even though I had that e.l.f. 100 eyeshadow palette, one of those champagne colors in it was like one of the only ones that I hit pan on, because any look I did, just dab a touch of like champagne or just slightly brighter eyeshadow into the inner corners of your eyes, favorite thing to do, absolutely favorite thing to do. So I got this Lame Up Pure just to like give myself that option because those Lily Lolo ones sucked so hard. And the color, I didn't think that a simple champagne tone could have such poor color payoff, but even though it was my only option for champagne eyeshadow for like 3 years, I've barely even touched it. So no, time to go. Next are these samples of the Au Naturel cream eyeshadow. Honestly, I just don't wear these anymore. I have enough powder eyeshadows that I already have greasy lids, so cream eyeshadow just does not work that well for me. And the Well Peepo Bio Brightener Stick Sample in Moonstone, old. It's very similar to the highlighter side of the Kosas blush highlighter duo thing. So yeah, it's probably time for this to go as well. Wow, that felt really good. I needed to like clean out some of those eyeshadows for sure. Lipsticks. Not gonna lie guys, lipsticks are one of the things that I am still holding on to a few conventional products, mainly because they're not gonna make me break out. Lipsticks are expensive. I really love a good matte lipstick. I like the colors I have. So like they were just one of the things that I was like holding on to the longest, just because in terms of like what I needed to spend my money on to like get a makeup routine back, it never felt worth it for the lipsticks compared to everything else, the stuff that's actually going on my skin. So yeah, but it's time to, still not gonna get rid of some of them, but it's time to at least go through it. So let's start with, so Au Naturel Sustain Lip Stain. I have a few colors of this. I love this. Keeping it like forever. It's amazing. It's like a matte lipstick and a lip stain married each other. Then like I've gotten some more from them. So On Point is a nice pink. It's a little light for me, but I do enjoy it. Hero's also good, but I think I got a weird formulation of Hero because it just doesn't wear the same as the rest of my lip stains. I think I might keep it for now. No, I'm getting rid of it because I think I have some stuff that can fill its shoes now. So I'm gonna get rid of Hero because I just don't think the formulation is that, it's not up to par. And then I have Going Rogue. So I have these 3 full-size ones. Like I said earlier, I used to be obsessed with Au Naturel, so I have a lot of lipsticks from them. This gloss is disgusting. Let's not even talk about it. It's well past expired. This gloss in Poppy is really fun in the summer. It's just a really nice coral shade. And their glosses are like thick though. I don't know on their glosses, but I do love this shade and I grab it a lot in the summer. And then I have 2 of these Lip Slick lip oils, and they're just nice, actually nourishing, and kind of looks like a gloss. Okay, next up guys, I loved Kylie Cosmetics. I got these 2, Dulce K and Mary Jo K, like OG one of when she first released her lipsticks. I'm keeping these. I don't have a dupe for them. I'm literally considering like going to the Bite Beauty Lip Lab and just like taking these and being like, please give me them, but cleaner. So I need these in my collection. I don't wear them that often, but these colors are just so, especially, it's the most perfect red and it's the most perfect like dark nude. I don't know. That's not brown. I adore these. I also have Spice, which was one of her like fall colors at one point. The matte liquid lipstick has a completely different formula than those. I mean, she changed it back in the day, but it's again one of those things that like I just need a dupe for. I don't wear it because the formula is so crappy. I'm just waiting to get a dupe of the color at some point. Okay, this Random Nude Sticks lip color, never worn it. Bare Minerals. So I have 3 of their Gen Nude matte lipsticks. The original one that I've got is Swag. Still love it, so I'm going to keep it. And then I most recently got Boss and Swank. They're beautiful colors, kind of raisin and a more nude, and then Swag is kind of just a nice light pink. Really old sample of a Bite Beauty licorice lipstick. Don't wear it, time to get rid of it. I love this, but the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in Chill Zone. This gray color was so fun. I went through a moment with this gray color, but that moment has passed, and so shall this lipstick. I have Little Guys of the Bite Beauty Multi-Stick in Cashew and Rose Pearl. They're newer, and I still really love both. Cashew is one of my favorite colors. I wish I'd gotten a big one before they took it off everything. I think I lost a lipstick recently. It's probably in a jacket pocket. But I have these Bare Minerals, Bare Pro, like, I don't know, they're this lipstick. I really, really love them. This is Geranium, and then I also have kind of a nudie tone. I can't remember the color. Those are newer, and I like both of those as well. This is my Bite Beauty Crystal Cream Lip Crayon in Grape Glaze, newish, gonna keep it. I also have the lip crayon in Kava, and the Mousse Bouche Liquefied Lip in Arrowroot. I love Arrowroot. Kava is an interesting color for me, but I'm going to keep it for now because it's new enough. I have these two PYT Beauty Strike Twice lip duos, and I really like both of them, and they're newer, so I'm going to keep those. Old H&M lipstick, but it's just like that perfect coral shade. So I'm going to keep it for now, but I think I'm going to start playing around with like mixing some of my other lipsticks with it to see if I can achieve, or mixing some of my other lipsticks together to see if I can achieve the same color. An old Maybelline New York, right? Is this Maybelline? I think. I don't know, lipstick. It's a hot pink and vivid rose. Time to get rid of that. And then this old Merle Norman like lip glaze. I really enjoy it. I just don't wear it enough anymore. It's in Scrumptious. It's cool, but time to get rid of it. This old Merle Norman nude, the color shade came off. It's fine, but I just have nudes that I like better now, so I think it's time to get rid of that one. This MAC, I mean, guys, I like wore this down. It's honestly the first lipstick I own. I still love it though. I'm gonna keep it. It's in Dark Side Amplified. It's just a really pretty like Bordeaux wine color. This Au Naturel lipstick in Cha Cha, I think it's time for it to go. And same with this Good Housekeeping Rose Glow. I think they're just too shimmery for me. I think unless it's like that Grape Glaze where it's like owning its shimmer, I'm just more of a satin or a matte gal. This Merle Norman Creamy Lip Color in Embrace, it's another one that like I just at least need to keep until I get a dupe for it. And I think this one should be pretty easy. I've been seeing some on a late that look similar, so keeping it until I find the dupe for it. Oh, Au Naturel lipstick in Spanish Rose. It's like falling apart, but I wear it and I get such high compliments every time I do. So keeping that. Gabriel Cosmetics lipstick in Meritage. It's like heritage, but with an M. So Meritage. It's a really pretty deep, cool toned purple color. I really, really like it. So keep that. This Trophy Wives Cosmetics. It's a nice like peachy nude. It's fine. It wears a little weird. It was free. They gifted it to me. So keep that for now. I have this lip liner from Merle Norman in Not Guilty, and it's just the perfect lip liner for more corally tones. So keep that until I find that, I guess, kind of replacement or find cleaner ones. Wow, guys, that feels so good. That needed to happen like so badly. I think that's it. Thank you for joining along. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know you voted for it, but I don't know if even you knew what you were quite getting into. That's like mainly, oh, I guess just things that I don't need to like really go through because I don't have that many options. I have this like body shimmer from Au Naturel. It's fun. I like it for fancy occasions. And then this Automy Radical Setting Spray. I really like it too, but I've been wearing the Kosas Tinted Face Oil a lot, and I don't know that they play nice together. So we'll see. And then just a ton of Prisma palette samples because I like her colors, but I don't need a pan of every single one. So yeah, guys, that's honestly like, that's my makeup stash. And I hope you guys can appreciate that it's a manageable thing. I don't have so much, like I'm not quite at that level. I love collecting eyeshadows. That's always been my thing, but especially because Prisma Palette does samples, like I can collect this many samples and not pans of every single one. I only get pans of things that I really, really enjoy. And yeah, excited to try more. I was excited to get that pile off my table or out of here because it was just time. So yeah, thank you so much for joining along. I am grateful you were here. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please hit subscribe down below. If you've seen something in here that you don't know that I've like used in an image or something before, let me know. I'd be happy to create a look using any of this, as well as anything that you think I should try. I try not to add too much, but again, I'm always down to try new things. So please send me recommendations your way. Send me things you want to see from me. I'm super open to ideas. Please, please, please hit subscribe. That means so much to me. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure you're following along at Alt Beauty Spot on Instagram, Pinterest, and altbeautyspot.com for some more in-depth stuff. So thank you guys again for being here. I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed your help cleaning out this stash, and I hope you have a great day. I will see you next time. Bye.